today we'll be flying the MD-11 from Osaka, Japan to Hong Kong in Hong Kong. So this flight is only 4 hours, and I do believe this is operated by FedEx, because I know one of their, hubs is in Osaka, and I know they fly to Hong Kong from Osaka. So yeah, I'm not sure what plane it's done by, probably the 777 freighter, because usually when they operate routes out of Hong Kong, they'd be flying the 777 freighter. So that's what we're going to be doing today, but with the MD-11 freighter. So yeah, today's flight's only around 4 hours, and it's currently going on 9 a.m., sorry, in Japan. So I'm really excited to get into the flight because it's just a chill flight overall. It's not outrageous long haul, like 12 hours and whatnot. It's just a 4-hour flight, I guess, delivering packages or transferring packages. So I'm going to go ahead and climb up these stairs and also get into the cockpit and the aircraft. And then once we are there, I will go ahead and talk to you guys then. And we will start up the aircraft. And yeah, as you can see, a very nice day out in Japan. So yeah, talk to you guys then. Alright, so for the most part, everything's powered on. I just have to go to the overhead panel real quickly, and then, yeah, very nice. So I just have to go to the overhead panel, and as you can see, the IRS is on. But yeah, I have to go to the overhead panel and switch the IRS knobs to nav. So as you can see, they should just align instantly. I'm not sure if that's how it works in the real MD-11. It might, I'm not sure. I'm not an MD-11 pilot. I do fly it in the sim, and that's about it. That's all I know. Also, the reason I'm doing kind of a short flight is also refresh my memory on the MD-11, because TFDI MD-11 coming soon. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything prepared, and I'll talk to you guys when we are done with that. Alright, so I have the flight plan inputted and the init and takeoff speeds and weight and whatnot and our fuel all put in. All we have to do now is call the ground crew for pushback, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch to like plan or whatever. We're gonna go ahead and switch on TCAS so we can see if there's any aircraft coming in, and we'll also turn this to status or whatever it's called, I forget, just to see our flaps and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and call the ground crew for pushback, and once we are done pushing back and starting our engines, I'll talk to you guys then.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel. Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Starting engine 1. Giving fuel to engine 1. Starting engine 2 now. We'll also set trim for takeoff. Shit, I meant to set... Fuck, alright, my bad. I meant to set engine 3 for start, but we'll start engine 2. It's just a sim. Hopefully you guys don't get that mad. Go ahead and give fuel to engine 2. Kinda pissed about that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and starting engine 3. ahead and give fuel to engine 3. We're just gonna go ahead and let it start up. So we're gonna have to turn like right immediately after all our engines are started. So kind of, yeah. Go ahead and set flaps for takeoff.
Pit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
So we'll go ahead and release parking brakes and start our taxi. Or we'll go ahead and do a flight control check, and we can obviously see it on, well, the page, whatever it's called, I forget, status, or I don't know. Very weird. So yeah, we have to turn right immediately because that is, well, where we're supposed to taxi. What's the Japan airline? Not Japan Airlines. What's that one Japan Airlines? Like Peach Airways, Peach Airlines, something like that. That's the plane that's in front of us with the magenta paint on it. I think it's called Peach Airlines. Yeah, Peach Airlines. Kind of weird, but Spirit's called Spirit, and well, yes, that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue to taxi the plane to the runway, and I'll talk to you guys when we are holding short depending on traffic here. So yeah, talk to you guys then. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn on our turn off. Also, we will make sure that our emergency lights are armed, everything is in place, and we are set. So there are no planes coming in, which means we are not required to hold short. So yeah, I think we're relatively good for the most part. We shouldn't have any issues with taking off because, like I said, there's nobody coming in right now. So we're gonna go ahead and just, well, take off. So we're taking off from runway 24 right. I'm not sure this is the usual departure runway. Let me know if you fly out of Osaka a lot, and you know it's not. SimBrief picks the runway that I take off from, not me. Sometimes if I know the takeoff runway, I'll choose it on SimBrief. But yeah, you guys gotta let me know. If it's 24 right, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll onto the runway. This plane has always been weird taxiing. It gains speed on idle. It's very odd. And the takeoff speeds are like 180 or something, and it has a very rough rotation no matter how gently you pull up on the yoke, but it seems it works. It's better than the other MD-11 flight model. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave you guys with the takeoff. So once we are spooling up our engines, I'll just talk to you guys then, and a bit after takeoff, I'll talk to you guys then. So yeah. Okay, and we will go Toga now. Obviously, gear up. It was obviously very weird on takeoff. It doesn't really bother me. We also took off like 10 knots after. We'll reduce speed and we'll kind of slow our climbs. But yeah, the autopilot should handle the plane relatively well for the most part. But yeah, I'll go ahead and talk to you guys when we're close to our cruising altitude. See you guys then. So we're not quite at our cruising altitude, but we are starting to leave Osaka, and yeah, so that's really all I have to say. Very interesting. Still got, well, 4 hours left in our flight. We just departed. Should be landing in Hong Kong at around 12 or 1 p.m. Around that time, 1, 2, something like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to you guys when we get our cruising altitude, and yeah. Alright, so we just hit our cruising altitude, and the plane flies itself actually really well compared to some of the planes in the sim, aka the 777. Yeah. So it's very capable, and we're just gonna be doing this short flight today, only 4 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let the plane handle itself for the next 4 hours till we get close to our top of descent, and then once we get close to our top of descent, I will go ahead and step in again. So yeah, talk to you guys then. Okay, so there is no top of descent marker, and we're somewhere near Hong Kong, so we're getting closer and closer. I believe we're probably closer to Shanghai than we are to Hong Kong, but I'm going to go ahead and set up for a descent to 7,000 feet initially, or 9,000 feet, or whatever, initially. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll talk to you guys when we are a bit closer down. So Hong Kong is to our right. I turned on the floodlights. I don't think that really matters, and we're going a little too fast for my liking. But I turned off auto throttle. It just does not like to work usually on landings for some reason. I can't get it to work. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys when we are probably on approach. Or yeah. Okay, so I kind of need to get down, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to 5,000 feet. Should start descending to 5,000 feet. Then I'm gonna start using vertical speed if it can't capture the localizer. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this plane lands, because it lands interestingly. So gear down. I'm gonna turn off autopilot. It's very challenging flying this plane on final for some reason, because it can't seem to maintain the approach mode or glide path or glide slope of Hong Kong for some reason. It's very odd, but I think we'll be able to make it work. And even without auto throttle and no localizer, still we'll be able to land on the runway. Obviously, I'm a bit low. I could probably get up if I tried, but we're just gonna kind of try and float it in today. I'm gonna go ahead and be quiet for the rest of the landing, and I'll talk to you guys afterwards. So yeah. Alright, so what the fuck? Okay, well, I guess my third reverser isn't working for some reason. Alright, so it was kind of a shitty landing. I'm not sure what the landing... I didn't have landing monitor open. Why is my third reverser... Okay, I have to fix that. Damn, that's gonna be a problem. So, I'll go ahead and taxi to our ramp because we're not parking at a gate because there's no passengers on the MD-11 freighter. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll talk to you guys when we are parking. So kind of shitty landing. You'll see on the replay if it's good or bad, and I'll see it too. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys when we are taxiing to our ramp. Alright, so it seems where all the other cargo airlines are at is to our right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take our exit to the right, go ahead and turn on our runway turn-off light and our taxi light for our nose. I guess that's on taxi, I think. I can't tell. As you can see, there's like DHL, Silkway, and UPS over there. So we're going to go ahead and park over there because we're another cargo airline. And I feel like we deserve to be there. So yeah, I'm not sure this is where we're supposed to exit, but fuck it. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Who cares? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and taxi to the gate. Or not the gate, the ramp, and we're gonna go ahead and deboard our cargo, so I guess it could go on another plane and wherever FedEx is flying next to from Hong Kong. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just be quiet for the rest of the taxi to the ramp, and I'll talk to you guys when we are shutting down the aircraft. This seems like a pretty good parking space. There's no MD-11 marker, but I'll just go ahead and stop at like the latest, I guess, or the last marker. Okay, and good. So let me kind of just correct myself because we're off center, and there we go. We'll set parking brakes. So yeah, today's flight was 4 hours, actually very enjoyable because this plane is decently capable with the improvement mod I have installed with it. There is the sunshade. We're going to go ahead and bring it over. I guess we don't really need it, but yeah. Make sure to like, subscribe if you enjoyed, share with your friends if you enjoyed, join my Discord, my reshade presets in my Discord, or not my Discord, in the description of my videos. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.